Welcome back, guys. It is New Year's Eve and I'm just trying to get this filmed. I have not had the chance in so long. So much stuff has happened. I lost my mic, so you're gonna have to deal with the camera and microphone, unfortunately. But today I have this Deliteful Boutique package, which has honestly been here for at least a week. I just haven't gotten around to filming. So I'm gonna quickly go through everything because I can hear people starting fireworks outside, and I don't want it to get too noisy because my neighborhood is full of people with guns and I know they love to shoot their guns. So the first thing I got, and this was during a sale, I think they're still having a sale, except it's for New Year's. I bought this during their Christmas or Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, one of those two. But this is the first item that I got, Fluffy Cloud. I think it's called fwaaf. It says spreads soft and light. So this is a kind of slime material. It looked interesting and it's by a company that I'm familiar with, Picnic. They do a lot of like unique food squishies from Japan, and I'm a huge fan of that. So I was just curious. Oh, it might be, oh, so this kind of is like slime. Like the cloud slimes. Very much is very soft. It's kind of hard to pull out. Here, I'll just take a little piece. Saying stuff feels like a cloud is a very popular comparison I like to make, but I do have to say this for sure has the texture of what I would think a cloud feels like. It's very soft. Kind of reminds me of bubblegum in the sense. It kind of has this pull as if it's going to be sticky, but it's not at all. It just has this really cool texture. It could be a slime texture, but it really isn't. It definitely feels like you have a giant wad of unchewed bubblegum. It's very soft and stretchy, and it's pretty cool, honestly. This was, in my opinion, a little pricey. It's $5, or that's how much it was on their site. For this amount, I would say that's a little bit pricey, but it is a product from Japan. Regular gacha items are around $3 anyway, so this, if you're into it, would be an interesting thing to have, especially since it comes on a keychain. So if you're traveling, this could be kind of a travel slime. I'm sure something like this, from what I can feel, I feel would dry out, so definitely keep it in its package. And I believe it was scented. Oh my gosh, this smells amazing. It feels like bubblegum and it smells like bubblegum too. It smells pretty good. It's a little light, a bit on the lighter side, but it definitely has a nice apple smell. And there we go, Like a Fluffy Cloud by Picnic. And again, the tag. Okay, so the next item, I'm super excited for this little guy. He is so cute. It says Magical Hedgehog. Look at how cute his packaging is, and it's by Mousse. That is so cute. Character squishies are some that I generally don't appeal to, or do not appeal to me, but he is so cute. Look at him. I do have some concerns with the fact that he has a big white side. White squishies I'm a little iffy about because they tend to stain very easily. But he was just too cute not to buy. And I do like that his bag is able to stand on its own with the way it was made. So here is the little hedgehog squishy. He's got stars on his feet. He's got the iBLOOM licensing on the bottom. Hopefully you can see that. I love the detail in his eyes and the soft blush on his nose and cheeks. Cute little ears. I was expecting him to be a little bit sticky. The few character squishies that I've gotten from iBLOOM, I think I've only gotten the whale. They were quite sticky out of the packaging. This little guy is not really. And I apologize if you can hear anything outside my room. Oh goodness. As adorable as he is, it is kind of a disappointment. I believe he's supposed to be chocolate scented. You guys know me and chocolate scented squishies. That was one of the main reasons I got him, other than the fact that he was really cute, but unfortunately he just smells like chemicals. So I'm gonna have to air him out to see if the smell changes. It's been a while since I've had to do that. So that'll be exciting. I'm hoping it does. But other than that, he is super squishy. Look at him. That slow rise is classic. And because it's Mousse, I do have some hope that this little guy will last without getting any cracks too soon. Mousse has that really malleable formula. Super slow rising, feels kind of like dough. The more malleable squishies are, the less likely they are to crack very easily at the seams. It's the next day, and unfortunately there's still noise outside my room. So I apologize if you can hear the music. My neighbors are playing. I checked back on this little guy, and while he does still smell like plastic, I do kind of get a hint of something else, so perhaps he is just generally sweet scented instead of a specific type of scent. He's still really cute, really soft, not sticky, just kind of this matte paint job with some glossy bits here and there, such as the ears and in some cases the back part of him. But I just like this design. So the next one I have is the Sascha torte. This is the mini mousse chocolate cake except milk chocolate. And I mainly got this because I was curious to see if this had a slightly different scent than the other one that I bought, which is just the standard dark chocolate colored one that they released. So this one, design-wise, does have some very noticeable differences, such as the color obviously is a paler chocolate brown. It still has the stars, they're just a lot more noticeable to me, and then the stripes along it are dark. It seems like it has this really noticeable little, like, you see that? I don't know what that is. This one does kind of have a slight stickiness to it, at least when you first pull it out of the bag. I just really like how these little cakes feel because they're very soft, but the bottom is textured and a little glossier. They just very much feel like dough. And this one just has a different feel. This one to me feels a little breadier, if that makes any sense. And unfortunately this one also has the chemical smell. I smell a hint of sweetness that is a little perfumey, honestly. So I think I'm gonna have to air this one out as well. But I do like the texture, and overall it's a good squishy just to squish. So if you're a fan of these little cakes and you see these available, this is a good substitute for the other versions. Alright, what else did I buy? Oh, that's right. So this is the Mousse Madelene. I think this just released, and this is also by Mousse. It says bread series. I really like the design work on their packaging, and this is another one of their ASMR approved Ayama Tokyo squishies. There's a lot of brands all over this. Let's see. Okay, and this feels so soft. Oh, I see. For some reason it wasn't noticeable to me when they were advertising these, but just like the other ASMR approved squishies, one of the sides is glossy, which means it has that really sticky texture that's super nice. You probably can't hear it because of the music. It is so loud. I apologize. It's been a party week, a party month if anything, and my neighbors are just lovers of parties. There has not been one night this whole month where they just have gone to sleep. There's always music outside. And unfortunately my room is the one that's closest to them, other than my parents' room. Yeah, so this other side, it's very reminiscent to me of the old Ayama Tokyo squishies. like the original one. Very soft and wrinkly, kind of has that spongy texture with the speckled sugar as well. But then the other side is just solid glossiness. It's super fun. I like that. I like that this is double-sided. And it does have a slightly chocolate pudding-esque scent. It's not very strong at all, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping it was, but it's not very strong. It may just need to air out, who knows, but it does have a hint of it. So if you get one that smells stronger, the smell is good. It reminds me of the churro one that I have that's very old, that smelled exactly like chocolate pudding, and that's one of my favorite chocolate scents that I've encountered so far. So there's that. So the only other thing in here is my invoice, and it looks like they gave me a little extra. We'll do that one first. So the little extra squishy that they gave me is this Halloween ice cream stack. I feel like I remember them advertising this, but it looks like they weren't very popular. I don't know, all the little character squishies just aren't designed very well. They're too specific. They're just not cute to me. And this is by Puni Maru. No offense to Puni Maru. I'm just so picky with character squishies. Oh, this is really sealed in. I'm only halfway through opening this bag and I got a big whiff of bubblegum. Okay, this one's really cute actually. I wouldn't pay for it, but I'm glad I got it as an extra. So let's see. These are supposed to be blind bags. Inside you get this, which looks like a checklist. It's interesting, little blind bag squishies, which it's not new, but I've never seen a checklist included. So you get, the styles that you can get are the Lava Larry, Frankenini, Mummy Tummy, Punky, Draco Wicket, and Mr. Kissy, which is super rare, and that's what I got. Wow, that's super lucky, isn't it? I'm never this lucky, but I do like the little ghost. He's really cute, Mr. Kissy, and he smells so strongly of bubblegum. Even though I don't buy Puni Maru squishies that much anymore, I'm still a fan of them because their scents are always strong, their squishies are always top quality, and the smell for them tend to last a long time. So he smells, like I said, of bubblegum. Just like, not necessarily Hubba Bubba, but just kind of a generic bubblegum smell. It smells really good actually. And then there's the cone styles. I have not been looking at my camera, so I hope you guys got a good shot of him, but just in case, here's what he looks like. He has a hole at the top for the ball chain, I'm assuming, and then the bottom as well. And that did come in the bag. It was just at the very bottom. So that's neat. Really neat find. And finally, the last thing that I bought is this big Country Ma'am cookie squishy. It's one, oh wow, that's super squishy. I was not expecting that. I really wanted this chocolate brown one, but unfortunately Deliteful Boutique sold out right before I decided to buy. I was so sad because I'd been looking for this squishy, or staring at it, for months before I finally decided to buy it. But from what I read, the scent is the same, and oh my goodness, I was not expecting it to be that squishy. So that's awesome, and it's huge. So it's flat on the bottom but still textured, and it has 2 lone chocolate chip indents on the sides. Wow. And this very much has a more foamy feel to it, but it's not cheap feeling at all. It has some doughness to it, and as you can see, it's slow rising. That part I'm the most surprised about. I was expecting this to be kind of just decoration, because I know this is one of the squishies that I believe you can get in the crane games in Japan, and those generally are not the highest of quality. I've found some good ones and I've sought them out, but they're not all the best. But this one I love. I read that it has a sweet bread smell, but to me it has the generic sweet smell that honestly smells really good. I believe one of the non-licensed toast that I bought from Kawaii for Girls had this smell, as well as one of the marshmallow buns. It's really good, super sweet, just generic bread smelling. It's not very strong though. I do have to kind of put my nose up to it to get it. But I'm not mad. I do like this one, and I'm pleasantly surprised at its squishiness. There's no licensing, as far as I can tell, but it's a neat one. And of course, right when I stopped filming, they stopped playing their music. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. 2019 has been a very busy year for me. My channel kind of died out because I stopped buying so much stuff, or at least squishy related stuff, just because there's just not a lot being released right now other than iBLOOM, surprisingly, that has me interested. But I'm hoping I can get back into it come 2020. Thank you so much to Deliteful Boutique for a wonderful experience as always, and I will list any products that I may have bought in the description, assuming they are still available on their shop. I believe they're having a sale on right now, so if you're interested in any of these items, do check them out. Out of all of these, I think the Hedgehog and the Big Country Ma'am are my favorite. The texture of the Big Country Ma'am is one that I really enjoy. Kind of not cheap, but not super fancy type of squishies. And then the Hedgehog is just so cute. This is the first character squishy that I've genuinely just really, really loved from the get-go. So good job to iBLOOM. I'm still going to try and air some of these out to see if they start smelling like anything, and if not, I'll probably just sell them back. Because with squishies now, I really am mainly looking for scents. Out of all of them, the only one I wouldn't recommend, honestly, is this fwaaf Cloud. At the moment, I believe it's $5 or $6 to purchase on Deliteful Boutique. And as fun as it is, if you're just looking for a little keychain, there's probably better stuff out there. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys had some good holidays. I might do a haul of what I got for Christmas in the near future, but other than that, we move on to 2020. Thank you again, and I will see you in my next video.